Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, so if you want to set up your WhatsApp Cloud API, just watch this video step by step because that's exactly what I'm going to be walking you through. Okay, so it's also important to watch this video to the end so you're not going to make any single mistake. Okay, so you just want to watch the video to the end. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first thing we need to do is that we need to go over to our Meta developers. Okay, so how do we do that? We go over to this website here called developers.facebook.com. Right, so you open a new tab on your browser. I'm gonna type in developers.facebook.com. Super simple. Click on enter and then it will take me to their website, or at least the front page of their website. And then usually if you don't have an account, you should see something like get started at the top right. But in case you don't see, you see my app, is probably because you already have an account. So I'll just click on it. But usually the interface is not that difficult to navigate, so you can always just create your account if you don't have one. I'll click on my apps. So it's loading, as you can see. All right, so we are here inside of the website, right? And now what's going to happen is that I already have an existing app right here that we can work with, and we're going to work with it. But before we do that, I'm going to show you something under create app. So if you want to create a new app, right, there are certain settings that need to be in place for this thing we are trying to do to work. Okay, so if you want to successfully set up your WhatsApp Cloud API, there are certain things that need to be in place, which is what I want to show you. So I'm going to click on create app. Right, make sure you keep watching, it's very important. So it's loading, as you can see, under create app. All right, so right now I'll just pick a name. Right, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Let me pick a name. All right, so I'll just call it blacklist for this video. I'll click on next, and this use cases is where we want to go to, because I want to show you something very important. So when you're selecting your use cases, right, you want to make sure that you come down here to where it says connect with customers through WhatsApp. Very important for what we are about to do, right, which is to set up our WhatsApp Cloud API. You need this one. You need to connect with customers through WhatsApp. Very important. So you select it, and then you, maybe if you want to select other ones, right, then you click on next and then you go through. Okay, the actual other steps are very easy: business requirements and then overview of what you've done. The rest is actually very easy. You honestly cannot miss it, right? So yeah, having said that, I think I'm just going to go back, right? But then I just wanted to show you that very important. So what we're going to do is I'm going to select one of these ones, one of these apps. I'll click on this one right here, super test. So it's loading, as you can see. All right, so we're here inside of our dashboard, and you'll notice something very interesting inside of our dashboard, right? You see something like this. So you're going to see something like customize the connect. All right, customize the connect with customers through WhatsApp use case. Very important, right? So we want to click on it right here. We need it, right? So this is what we need, and yeah, so we are inside of it, right? So that's what happened. That's what I was showing you earlier about the WhatsApp connect and all of that. So that's what I was trying to show you, because if you don't have that one selected, you will not be able to come here, okay, to be able to set up your WhatsApp API. Okay, so as you can see, it says here what API setup, right? It says here get set up on the cloud API by adding a phone number and sending your first message. By adding a phone number and sending your first message. So you can click on start using API. If you click on it, to take you down here to the API setup. But then let's click on it. All right, so it says you're adding your first number and sending your first message. So how do you do that? So that's a requirement to send it. So you would so it's loading, as you can see. Notice we are under API setup, like I said. And then yeah, so what we're gonna do is that this is where you put in the recipient number. You can put in the recipient number right here. Yeah, put in recipient, and then you can send in the first message. You can actually tweak this one the way you like, and then send in your first message and all of that. But then it's not going to work. The reason is because we've not gotten our token. So we need to generate our access token, right? And by the way, you're not supposed to show people your access token, so I'm not going to generate my own online, so no one is going to see my access token, but you just generate it right here. Then you can copy if you like. But then once you've generated your access token, it says here clicking generate access token, clicking generate access token will allow you to select one or more WhatsApp business accounts to generate temporarily. Okay, so we have everything in place. We have our business ID, we have our phone ID and all of that, so we can actually try and send our first message. So that's what will instigate or trigger the setup. So we add the phone number here, and then we add in the sending the first message. Okay, now there are a few things we need to know, right? We've actually crossed the entire I've actually showed you how to set everything up, right? That's actually it, but there are a few things I need to clarify in this video. One is the fact that there's a difference between temporal access and production access. Okay, what does that mean in practice? Well, Meta gives you temporal API access for testing, but for long-term use, right, they might require a business verification, right? This is super important. They might require a business verification. Also, this is different from your normal WhatsApp app, so it's important to make that clarification. So this is the business API system, right, not the regular WhatsApp mobile app. Okay, very important. Also, no installation needed. Okay, so everything is cloud based through Meta, so you don't have any problem with installation. So that's basically it. So yeah, do also like this video if you got any value, because I believe I showed you exactly how to set up your WhatsApp cloud API. So do also like this video if you got any value, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out, so subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.